Do you want to manifest more faster? Then this is for you. There are little known manifestation hacks that you can implement right away to see results fast. Let's get straight into it, my friends. The most important thing you can do to begin with is focus on what's going right in your life. I think that most of us can realize that there can be one thing going wrong, but 9 things going right, and where does our attention go? Maybe we want to lose a few pounds, or we need to have a hard conversation with someone, or we really want a new job. And in doing so, and just focusing on the one thing, the area that we want to change, we forget our gorgeous friendships, our wonderful health, money we have in the bank, the opportunity to travel, a closet that we love, the most comfy chair in the world in our living room. It's so easy to zone in on the one area of improvement that we'd love to have in our life at the cost of so much else going right. In fact, one time my husband went for a skin checkup. He goes for regular checkups for his skin, just for moles, being here in the sun in Miami. And I remember I was leaving Whole Foods and he called me. And I said, "How did it go at the doctor?" And he said, "All clear. What's for dinner?" "All clear, what's for dinner?" I said, No, stop right there, my love. We've just had really, really good news. I could have dove straight into saying, lentil tacos, make sure you'll be home by this time, da-da-da-da-da. We have to pause and realize there is so much going right in our lives. Think about it, pause, lean back. Realize there is so much simply not going wrong in your life. What is not going wrong? When you even just think about that question, you realize how much is right with your life right now, and allow more of that to have your attention. Another thing you can do to have an instant mood boost and a shift into feeling better is to recall 3 past successes. And these don't have to be impressive by anybody else's standards. Maybe you made a new friend. Maybe you moved and it was scary. Maybe you really trained your dog instantly and she is the most behaved dog on planet Earth. Whatever it may be, think of 3 past successes that you've already accomplished in your life and sit with it for a moment. Sit with each one separately, just for 1 minute each. This is a 3-minute exercise and everybody has 3 minutes. What are 3 successes in your past you can just revisit in your mind with your eyes closed for 1 minute each? How did it feel? What comes up in your mind's eye as the vision of what you did and how it felt? Go back there. They're available to you on call in any moment. And you'll have feelings of appreciation, feelings of feeling good and light, feelings of possibility, because if something's already went right in the past, wouldn't it follow that more are going to come in the future? So often we're like, oh, that mistake, that failure, that thing I did wrong. Stop that for a moment. Flip it. 3 past successes. What are they? Can you live with each one for just a minute each? Here's another fun hack. Wear something that feels good. Our closets are full of stuff that's functional, that does the trick, but maybe it's itchy, it's old, it's got a mark, it doesn't fit anymore. Ever notice when you put something on that feels really good, you just feel different? Maybe you have a delicious blazer. I have a few dresses that when I put them on, I feel like going out, or I feel like doing a YouTube video. Put something on that feels good when you need to feel good. I remember I worked with a girl who was always really kind of upbeat and bubbly. And one day she was in a bit of a bad mood and I asked if she was okay. And she's like, "I hate my outfit." And in that moment we had a laugh, but I'm like, I know how it feels when you're not wearing something that feels good. It doesn't mean it has to be expensive or a designer item or made out of luxurious silk, but there are items in your closet that feel good, and you can even just wear them at home. Wear them if you're working from home. Put it on and see the shift. And in the future, aim to only purchase things that feel good. Even pajamas, workout clothes, it matters how you feel and it does have an impact. So why not set yourself up for success? Here's another one of my favorite hacks. You might not be able to have, for example, your dream home right now. Maybe you have this dream of a house in the mountains, or a house at the beach, or a penthouse in a gorgeous city with a beautiful view. But you can own one small piece of your future manifested home now. Let me give you a couple of examples. I've worked with this with a couple of clients and the shift is wonderful. One client that I worked with really enjoyed red wine, and she was drinking wine out of these IKEA glasses. Nothing wrong with that, love IKEA. But in her dream, it was her penthouse was the dream for her. She wanted these Rydell designer wine glasses. She's like, I'm gonna have friends come over and we're gonna be drinking out of this gorgeous crystal. So she purchased those wine glasses. She was still in her studio apartment, but when she poured her one glass of wine at the end of the night, she drank it out of a beautiful glass that was one step towards the penthouse she was manifesting. Another client of mine had this dream home where she had these dream bedrooms so guests can stay and her future children would be living in these gorgeous bedrooms. And she wasn't there yet in the physical world, but she purchased the most luxurious bedding that she could afford. So every night when she got into bed, she shimmied into delicious, I can't remember the thread count of these sheets, but it was pretty nice. And she's like, I already have one piece of that future home now. So maybe you can't have the whole story tonight or overnight, but what's one thing maybe you already even have it in your kitchen or you already have it in your bedroom, you're just not using it. I've seen this with China. People get it for their wedding and it's lovely and they're like, for a special occasion, guess what, my friend, today is special. Use what you have that's special, or allow yourself to purchase something that's part of a larger whole that's coming into your life. My final tip is a really wonderful one because it has a delicious ripple effect throughout the world, wherever you go. Think loving thoughts towards people. It's really easy to walk around going, she's not wearing a mask, he was rude, that guy cut me off, with this kind of anger, frustration. People are kind of out to get you or they're only self-serving. It's very easy to see the world that way. One thing that I do to think really loving thoughts towards people is to almost think of them all as children. We were all there, but that's how we all started out. And you can think about each human being, their small hands, small feet, big dreams, being scared sometimes. We're all human. We are all human. There's this beautiful old expression that says, love is looking into another person's eyes and seeing yourself. When we walk around with loving thoughts towards people, being compassionate, being forgiving, smiling, thinking, you know what, maybe I'm not having a great day, maybe their day's worse. We don't know what's going on in other people's lives. There are people who aren't smiling and maybe those who need your smile the most. And thinking loving thoughts towards people will not only elevate you and your vibration and put you up there, but you never know who might get the much needed boost from you just walking around with love and positive intention in your heart. If you like this video, before you go, I have a quick question for you. Do you want to know how to manifest a whole lot more and coach yourself through any of life's challenges? If so, I'm hosting an awesome free workshop titled Become Your Own Life and Manifestation Coach. Head on over to becomeyourownlifecoach.com and I will see you there.